Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, gosh.
A seemingly completely healthy little girl playing freeze tag in the front yard. Mom wakes her up the next morning. She is paralyzed from the neck down. This after just getting the flu shot vaccine. With me, her mother, Carla Grivna. Carla, why do you believe this is because of the flu shot?
Because there was nothing else, no other life-changing events or no other medications out of the ordinary given. It had been the only thing that had been given to her or happened to her during the time period. And extensive testing was done at the hospital to try to find another cause, and none was able to be found.
With me right now, Dr. Amy Edwards, infectious disease specialist. Dr. Edwards, weigh in.
Well, the condition that Mary Sue has is called ADEM, acute demyelinating encephalomyelitis, and it is a known but rare condition of childhood that we see primarily after infections. We know, for instance, that the measles can cause ADEM, the flu, actually getting influenza, and there's a variety of infections that have been linked with ADEM, but we don't yet know what the exact trigger is. It's not really clear yet.
Dr. Amy Edwards, it also can occur after a vaccination. Is that correct?
It seems to be correct, although we're not 100% sure. So about 5% of ADEM cases have a temporal, like a time association with vaccines, but it's not clear whether that's just because kids get vaccines and they get ADEM and those just happen to happen at the same time, or if a vaccine can be a trigger for ADEM. We do know that there are...
What's interesting is, Dr. Edwards, is that the mom says that she had not had any of those just before this happened, measles, mumps, any of that. What she had was the flu vaccine.
Right, and it can be, I mean, there are, like I said, there are about 5% of cases that we have that seem to have that association with vaccines. The problem is what we're talking about is so uncommon that it's hard to do research on something that is this uncommon, and so we're not 100% sure what the link is. What we do know is it seems to be the body itself, so it's when the immune system is faced with a virus or a vaccine, it produces something called antibodies, and it seems to be these antibodies that attack the brain and cause ADEM.
With me also, Becky Estep, Director of Communications at Health Choice. Becky, thank you for being with us. I want to hear your opinion on this.
Well, Nancy, thank you for taking time to really cover this very important story. I feel that Mary Sue should not have been collateral damage in a war against the flu. I know the flu can be bad for some people, but in 10-year-old girls, it's not really. And I appreciate what the doctor is saying, but the child was vaccinated, and there hasn't been research. That's so true, and I wish that she and other doctors would go to the Vaccine Injury Compensation Program and look at the people that have been compensated for ADEM and for the flu shot. So far, we have 800 compensated cases.
Okay, hold on, Becky. I mean, I've got a JD, and I'm not altogether sure what you're saying. I think what you're saying is that there is a link between the flu shot and Mary Sue's illness. What exactly? Put it in plain terms.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. We have a vaccine injury compensation program here in the United States because parents cannot sue a vaccine manufacturer for injury due to any vaccines. No one can. But what you have to do is petition the government.
Okay, wait. Becky, hold on. You just told me something I did not know. Unleash lawyers, Diana Eisman, David Benowitz. Did you hear what Estep just said? If your child or you get the vaccine and you end up paralyzed, like Carla's little girl, Mary Sue, you can't sue the manufacturer, Diana? Why?
Because they don't want to discourage people they don't want to discourage vaccine companies from making vaccines. Obviously, they're very important from a public health perspective, and they don't want to discourage the vaccine manufacturers, the drug companies, from making these vaccines that overall have a benefit for the government or for the public.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.